Now, the mocap team told us you were one of the, quote, best displays that we've ever brought in. What's your approach or advice you give to 2K players about reading the floor and making the right reads?
The first thing I'm doing when I'm dribbling up is I'm trying to look to where the gaps are. So if I see there's really nobody on the left block, I'm really trying to do all my moves to manipulate my guy to think I'm going to the right block, just to try to get to that left block. For the gaps in the defense, if you're running different plays and you get kind of movement from a lot of the different other guys on the court, you can kind of see the different gaps kind of materialize, and then you have to be creative to get your moves off to be able to get to that spot.
When you see a defender coming up, I always love that one-on-one action, you know? If I'm getting a little heated in a game, I'm going to call for an ISO and try to break my defender down. So what advice can you give about defenders and where they're at positionally and how to attack them, both in real life and in 2K?
Biggest thing for me is trying to go and score. If a guy is playing up on me and he's pressing me, then that for me is perfect. I'm trying to go around him. I'm trying to get to the basket, and that's when big men step up and you can kind of drop it off to your other bigs. If a guy on the wing is kind of coming over to help his teammate, that's when you kind of kick it out. So for me, when I'm seeing somebody come up and press me, I'm trying to look for that gap, and I'm just trying to get my teammates open shots.
You've been a part of the game for so long now, over 10 years. So can you describe what it's like seeing your moves progress in the gameplay as it gets better?
It's crazy. It's crazy. When I was doing mocap, they would just tell me freestyle, do a lot of different moves that come off the top of my head. So I would just kind of be out there just kind of doing different moves. Then they would say, all right, we'll do some moves that you do in the game. And these are the moves I've been doing for 20 years. Being able to see those moves in the game that I've made a career and a living off of was just really cool.
As a point guard, what advice can you give to both basketball players and 2K players about playing off the ball?
You do not want the defense to feel like you're predictable, where you make a cut and you go to the corner and you just stand there. You always want to have your defender on his toes, on her toes. So you want to always make sure that you're moving, cutting without the ball, obviously not cutting into a lane that one of your teammates is trying to cut into. So being aware of where you are on the floor.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Shepard in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, they've got De'Aaron Fox, and it's Tucker in at the 5, down low. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I think it's what every youth coach says at least sometimes. Follow your shot. And that's why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Here's McCain. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. It's hauled in by P. And we're about a minute into the first. To the left side wing. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Dallas now. 4-point game, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Primo can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Pass to P. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Shepard. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's McCain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Pass to P. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Dallas. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. 4th, Denver.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Tipped away. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Primo, good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Hood-Schifino. 17 points in his last outing. 11 feet out. Goes back up. And Tucker lays it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to P. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's McCain. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there for Denver. They've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. To the inside, P. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Fox outside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to P. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5. For 7 now.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Mavericks trail by 3. And he lobs it up. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Murray from outside sinks the tray. It's all knotted up.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Here's P. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And Fox comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Dallas with it. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's McCain. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Tucker, from 7 feet away, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Fox. To the wing, right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
House, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hayes is checked in for Denver. Fox, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's P. Off target from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fox outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. P's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And he gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, we have the small ball error, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
BA, another example of how things
the Mavericks. Lead by 14. On the court right now for the Nuggets. They've got Shepard, and it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 46 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Pass to House. Fox outside. And here's Murray. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by P. P's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Shepard. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. His first shot coming late. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Pass to Murray. Here's P. 17 points in the game. Oh, Fox with a steal. Outside Murray. Fox with the ball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Tucker inside. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
He passes to Jokic. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Murray. Here's House. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Box for three. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Denver. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Shepard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. The first one falls.
Shepard, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Mavericks lead by 4. And Dallas calls time here.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And how about we check the numbers for him? Pass to House. Back to Tucker. It's hauled in by P. P's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
Here's Fox. Denver grabs the miss. He's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Primo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Pass to P. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as many as 14. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's P. Checked by Tucker.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much, that falls into that category. That was too much.
Pass to P. Fires from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's McCain. Blocked! Back come the Nuggets on the run. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Will it go? That shot off the mark.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Shepard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shepard, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Taylor, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Barry, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barry's got 6. The Nuggets lead by 4. Pass to Primo, over to the left wing. Here's P. Misses the 3.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3s. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Left side Barnes. Knocked away. Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Barry pulls it in. Now Fox. Pass to Barry, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Nuggets making a switch here. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Fox. We've got Murray, and it's Tucker in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's McCain. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic. First free throw is good.
At the line for Dallas, Tucker.
And so he hits both. Denver leading by 5. Here's Shepard. Pass to Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Good on both. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's McCain. Tucker up top. And here's Murray. Tries a 10-footer. The shot, no good. The Nuggets shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's P. Tipped.
They're staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
Fox, that's good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Primo. To the paint from 6 feet away. Here's P. Banked it in off the glass. P's got 29.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
To the middle. Deflected! Here's Primo to the paint. Here's Shepard. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And it's a 9-point Denver lead. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Fox the pass to Murray. Now Tucker. Here's Hochefino. He's got 9. And they call an illegal screen here.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Offensive rebound. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Pass to P. Now Jokic. Checked by Tucker. Jokic, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Fox. P, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's McCain, and the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Fox. 24 points for him. This one for 3. It's hauled in by P. P's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And stolen by Murray. And they're on the run. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to P. Launches it from deep. Counted from distance. P's got 32 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Fox with the ball. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside. Pass to Primo. Here's P. Just 4 to shoot. Shots blocked. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
23.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
House, he's checked in for Fox.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's McCain. Pass to House. Here's Hochefino. The 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. He's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Knocked loose. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to House. Here's McCain. Pulls it from the corner. Tucker. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's P. Now Jokic. Down low. 3-on-3. Here's McCain. Basket counts.
McCain.
Denver leading by 12. Here's Primo. Pass to P. Here's McCain. And Primo pulls it down.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is. And that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
13 feet out. But Schifino's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Shepard. He has 7. P, no good. To the inside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading to the Bay to take on the Warriors.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
That shot is off. Great D that time from Murray. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And Denver will go for a different look here. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Nuggets, number 1. In third, Dallas.
Both of these teams are jumping on their opponents' mistakes over the last month, converting them into points.
Here's P. He's guarded by Barnes. And P gets it to go.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Hood Schifino. Rebounded by Denver. P's got his 20th rebound here tonight. The Nuggets lead by 14. Count it. Good.
23.
P's got 46.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Barnes on the mark with the 15-footer. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to P. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 49 in the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Hutchifino. He's got 11. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Here's Hutchifino. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Floats one up. Here's Barber. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Mavericks trail by 15. To the paint. A nice shot by Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
They get it again. Here's Pickett. Ooh, the turnaround jumper counted. Pickett's got his first bucket in this one.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
And that one's good, Barry.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to P. Fires for 3. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Bouye. And the foul is called. He missed it. So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant.
Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic and it's Champagnie at the small forward position.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to P. Here's Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And Denver making a change here. Shepard's checked in. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Morgan. Got a piece of it.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Inside. Got a hand on it. Now here's Smart. Pass to Tucker. Out to the wing. Here's Morgan. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Tucker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Smart. The rebound by Shepard. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
To the inside. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Shepard.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Smart right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Pass to P. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his
Tucker.
sixth personal foul.
And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he makes a first. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Good. But Schifino's got 19 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Jacks up a 3. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Murray. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Barry. Here's Papadopoulos. Clock at 6. Fox outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Bouye. The Nuggets need to get one up. Unloads. Vaughn, no good.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Another steal. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
Now Fox. Over to the wing. 13 feet out. And that one's long. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Pass to P. And here's Jokic. He's guarded by Barnes. Jokic, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Fox, that's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Pass to Pete from downtown. That shot off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Barry. Here's Barnes. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Fox. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Clark, was seeing greater parity league-wide. But there's still those teams. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this
頑張ってね。